Thought I'd show you the kind of felling I've been using the 350 for the last month or so. This is ancient woodland, been here since 1600 or before. It may have been felled, but it's never been grubbed out or ploughed. And this is hazel with oak standards. This is what it looks like as derelict. Very little in the way of habitat for birds, for instance. Most of the bird habitat is in the ivy. There's the boundary bank. Farm and fields next door. Over here we have hawthorn, it's a former hedge on the bank, and then hazel. And you can see the size of this. This is a very old tree, probably older than those oaks. And those oaks are 200 to 300 years old. And looking in the area I've been cutting this year, this is the felling we've been doing. Someone's on the phone, they'll have to wait. And these will all regrow. They're deliberately cut like that so it sheds the water. That one's been left because it'll be layered to fill in one of the gaps where stalks have died. And you can see the dead hedge. Keep Bambies out because they're very hungry. And what we're wanting to do on this wood is to restore it to a 5 to 7 year rotation for hazel, which still has commercial uses. And also I want to benefit the ground flora. Got things like this, dog's mercury and celandine, and just coming up, bluebells. These are all a little bit sad because they've been stood on, but next year they'll come up in a huge flush and this whole wood will be blue. And in here, a bit that was cut 2 growing seasons ago, and you can see that it's over 10 feet high now. All ground flora. These are wood anemones. Almost over now, they're out very early. And we've got various orchids and other species in this wood, which we haven't got time to go and see now. What I just cut with a saw is hazel, just been felled about 2 weeks ago. It's a fairly hard wood, burns beautifully, and I'm cutting it for firewood. Because I like it this size, because I don't have to mess about with an axe splitting it. Just cut it into billets once it's seasoned and stick it on the fire. Burns hot, burns clean, just right in a wood burner.